Hi, what's going on, everyone? Back with another stream today. For those who are watching this on YouTube, we are just running back the same list that we played in the last video, just trying to get a bigger sample size of the deck. I think for those who want a more thorough deck tech, you can check out the video posted on the 22nd. Um, but essentially, this deck is just trying to see if Abzan works without Stoneforge Mystic. Is a white splash worth it for just Esper Sentinel, Prismatic Ending, Vanishing Verse, and Hollow Moonlight in the sideboard? Um, so far, this deck's felt great. Um, it's just a matter of trying to find the perfect 2 drop to slot over the Stoneforge Mystic because it definitely leaves a gaping hole. So we're trying the 4 Dark Confidants in that list just based on from the Black Green Rock Saga list that we've been playing and having a lot of success as well. So we're just kind of building on the success of another shell and just like building on top of that, right? So when we cut the Stoneforge package, it's 7 cards, forwards a place at a Dark Confidant. I've tried 2 Elvish Reclaimers. That's felt good so far, just as a 1 mana 3/4. I only have 2 because this is a card that I don't want to play on turn 1 ever. I never want to activate it on turn 2. Like, that's not what we really want to do. This is more of like a mid to late game card where we play as just a 1 mana threat that can just tutor sagas later in the game. Because this is a card that, like, we don't have Flagstones. We're not going to be able to ramp. There's no real point in activating Reclaimer outside of the odd game of like us trying to play on Blood Moon or something on the draw. But then like even then it's just better as just a mid to late game threat. And as you can see, just like I'd rather play any of these other 1 mana spells than the Reclaimer on 1. Unless we just want to throw it to chump a monkey. But so far it's felt good as just a 2 of, and then the last slot is just a 1 of Kai'Sa, which actually is pretty well positioned right now against Archon, Blue Red Murktide, Scam. Like, this card seems pretty good. So trying this shell feels pretty good, and I don't think I want to change too much of the sideboard. I kind of want like a 30 and third Hollow Moonlight to target like Hammer and Creativity, but like I'm kind of trying to hit a broader meta with the sideboard, like Damping Spear for big mana, Collect Brutality for burn. GFTT is just solid. Cage is for Yogg, so you can probably cut one of those and go more on the 3-Os for like these two if you really want to target those matchups, but I'm going for a more broader approach, so. But again, like, this is just the same 75. We're just jamming. How's it work? Good morning. Sarah Paragon. Sarah Paragon is unfortunately double white too. And I think it's just too slow without like Mishra's Baubles. I think if you ran 4 baubles, I think Sarah Paragon would be fine. Which you could do. But I don't think it's worth cutting Gigantha. I think Gigantha's big game. And I also think Sarah Paragon also pairs well with Stoneforge Mystic. If you're trying to have like a Lyris shell. Because they kill a Stoneforge Mystic, you play Saragon and you bring it back. That's the vibe I get. At least when we played Lyris in the main deck. Before, this is a long time ago, but like I actually had like Lyris Stoneblade built. And Lyris actually pairs well with Stoneblade, and I was saying Sarah Paragon is kind of the same boat too. So I think that's different though. I feel like it's Sarah Paragon's a lot better in your type of deck, where there's also just a lot more permanents you can bring back. You also have like Mana Dorks that just help fuel Paragon faster. Um, I feel like the mana is less is you have more abundance of mana in your deck than mine. Hey, Asada. How's it going? Oh, golly. I'm gonna keep this hand. We hope to draw a green source here. I'll probably lead on Sentinel. I hope they draw. Blue March would be the best draw. Bingo. Tarmogoyf or Inquisition plus Fatal Push. Plains. Sentinel. That's not good. Land. Thank you. So it looks like this is hammer. I'm gonna attack. Let's see if they trade. I'll gladly trade here. They do not take the trade. I'm gonna commit to the battlefield. Super impactful white cards, there's none. There's unfortunately none. Thanks. I'm assuming they're going to hammer me. Sure. This is very aggressive. Just super aggressive. Little black source. Ooh, that's a good one. So I'm gonna push first, so they draw, and then I'm gonna Inquisition. So push this, so they get the card draw, so we get full information. That's really aggressive. Giver, Pure Still, Ginger Brute. So if I take the Stoneforge Mystic, if they draw a hammer, we're kind of screwed. I think I have to take the Stoneforge Mystic. I think I have to leave the Sentinel back in case they draw actual hammer. Or I guess I could leave the Might back, actually. Yeah, let's get in there. Get in there. Give her ruins. Ginger Brute? Oh, a Sentinel, sure. Vanishing Verse is an interesting call. Someone say push isn't good in modern. And just Cauldra, Pierce the Paladin, Ginger Brute. Okay. Yeah, I think I tag Giver and Slam. The issue is, like, do we leave a creature back? I think I do. I could also just attack first. They may block. No, but then I can't attack with this Sentinel, though. So I don't want them to draw a card because they're out here is Ginger Brute, activate Ginger Brute, play Hammer. So. They drew the land. Oh, so now they can put Metalcraft on the Sentinel here. Okay. Maybe I need to let them draw a card so I can equip Haywire Might. That's a tough call. But they get like 2 draws for it. Basic Forest is what's actually kind of like fucking us here. But maybe I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I need to leave Sentinel back. That's the problem. That was a very subtle misattack that I did. I can't kill the brute with might. It's non-creature. Yeah, I think I fucked up this game. Yeah, I should have attacked with the might, and then I could have killed the hammer and attacked. That was just subtle misplay. Yeah, we're just dead here. I'm bluffing the push here. Yeah, I'm bluffing the push here. Yeah, that was just a subtle misplay. I'm not used to these morning streams. Still waking up here. Sentinels are bad. Kai's got was pretty meh. Spellbound could come out. How's it going, Ramsey? How is it going? Man, that's such a subtle thing that I just like missed on. GFTT is nice because it attacks Paladin. I just need more else to that card. But I could see it being cut too. Why not play actual Doomblade? Doomblade doesn't tag Grief, I think. And Yawgmoth. But there's arguments for both, so no, you could be either or, right? So, catching up on your YouTube video, yeah. Hopefully this one will be just as successful. If I just had left that Haywire Mire back, I could have tagged the Haywire Mire, attacked with the Goyf. Or sorry, not the Brute. I would have tagged the... I mean, we're still in like a pretty half bad spot. They still have a Paladin play. They have a Saga in play. They activate the Saga. So I don't think we would have actually necessarily won that game either. But definitely like close the door on us versus giving us a chance, right? I think I'll draw it the Gore for the third. But I appreciate everyone tuning in right now. I know this is not my usual time. So I really appreciate everyone hanging out. I know this is not... I usually am like 5 hours later. I was actually contemplating. I was like, should I just sleep in right now and not stream? And I was like, I should probably just try. I think there are more Saga decks than Yawg decks and Grief you can trade with. Yeah, well, trading with Grief's kind of awkward, though, especially when they double Grief us. I don't think you can exactly trade with Grief, but we do have Fatal Push. I guess both hit Murktide, too. Maybe both worth trying. I mean, I guess, like, tagging a Construct is a pretty big deal, too. Especially if we're trying to, like, target Hammer. But I think being able to tag a Yawgmoth is kind of clutch, but... Order 2 non-foil BBs. Let's go. Let's go. I know, I still need to get another foil one. I have one from a long time ago. I need to get another one, but I'm kind of eyeing the market, and they're just like, the supply is just not there. So... Did I submit? I submitted, right? 4 non-foils? Jeez Christ. We just don't want to... What's the likelihood of us drawing Second land again. I think I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna be a little greedy here. I believe in the deck. So let me guess. It's 2 Bitter Blossoms and... Oh, the Moonlight? Do you know how foil Moonlights? Because those, like, are egregiously expensive, too. I don't know how much they are now, but I feel like I bought them high. That's for sure. Their hand is pretty ass, except for the Saga. We just need to draw a land. Please, deck, I believe in you. I am asking for a simple favor here. A simple, simple, simple favor. Simple favor. Please. Why didn't they go Drum Ornithopter Gift? That just seems so slow. Please. Thank you. There is a Jesus. There is a God. There is such thing as an Abzan God. And I have been blessed by their presence. Yeah, I understand. They could have went turn to Niddle Cyst here, but whatever. I'm the... Okay, you drew your own Saga, and we drew our own Push. Okay, okay, okay. If they draw Hammer, that sucks. But they're not gonna get the Hammer next. I think I just have to develop the board here. I think I'm gonna put Tarmogoyf into play, and then I guess I could Prismatic Ending the Aid first. See if they... Well, even they can't even Spear into play, right? So I think I play the Goyf first. Just to... I could also get more cards. Do I want Double Bob? I think I want Double Bob, actually. So let's spend this mana here. That's Prismatic Ending this. Let's see if they want to play a Shadow Spear. Simple favor. Simple favor. They're like, Prismatic Ending. What is this sorcery over here? They're gonna do it. They're gonna tag their... Okay. I respect it. They're gonna... I guess the plan is to attack here. I mean, Sad, if they play a Nettlecyst and don't activate this Saga, I'm happy to. And they can't equip them. I don't think they're gonna equip the Nettlecyst on the... They can't equip the Nettlecyst on this Ornithopter yet. So right now they're just tagging for 1. Or not even tagging at all. And we just tag their Nettlecyst with the Saga anyway. So... So I'll tag the Nettlecyst. Pure Steel Paladin. I think I have to take the Paladin here. I think I'm gonna do this. So they'll make a construct here. We need an engineer explosives off the top. That's what we're digging towards. Sure. That is what we're digging towards. We'll probably just make a construct here and chump their construct. Nope. Last god I took yesterday and today off because I am hemorrhaging vacation. So I'm actually like, I keep hitting the cap every month. So that's why I'm like, I'm just gonna take time off. Don't mind if I do. Especially because I like wrapped up most of my projects at the end of the year, so it kind of worked out. Alright. Engineer explosives one time off the top, please. I beg of you, opponent. I beg of you, deck, please. Alrighty. Wow, 350? What is the cap? That's kind of wild. Reveal Tarak. Blooming Marsh. Haywire Mite. So I could Tarak them. I could play the Mite. Play the Saga. Black, 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 black. And then I can hold up Might activation. Yeah, I don't think I can make this. I could also just name Shadow Spear so they can't trample over. So I'll float here. Get Shadow Spear. Get another Saga down. Play this Higher Might. Black. 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 I could also hold up... I guess I could have held up Fatal Push, but I think I'm in Chump Block between here. We had a Tag to Hammer too. That's pretty clutch. So now we are in a spot where we could probably double block a construct if they don't draw an artifact. And then chump the other one. And we can Fatal Push a construct. So double block here. Block here. I guess I should have named Shadow Spear, because if I'm going to Might this turn anyway. Take 2. I don't think I'm going to Might anyway. It's actually better for me to EE for 1 now at this point, almost. Vanishing Verse. So I can make a construct. I think I'll take this hit. So I will make a construct. It's funny how our constructs are bigger than their constructs now. Trying to figure out if I want to cycle this triome or play as land. I don't think I need the 5th land. So let's try it. Let's just keep it. Because I might need to... I could verse plus push, so... Okay. Sure. Yeah, so I'm glad I held this so I can cycle it. Easy. Ooh, they could have blacksmith skill. I don't think we play around blacksmith skill. Because we just push it again. Cool. Cool. I'm really mad at myself about that game 1. I wish I was able to... Fuck. I had to take a huge shit after game 1, so I didn't get too bored. Hopefully your bowels are cleared now for proper sideboarding. It's pretty good. The beauty of Moto, you can take a shit between games. Paper's so overrated, right? Like, what? How can you, can you take a shit mid between games in paper? I don't think so. I don't think so. This would be a really painful hand, but you know what? It's fine. Oh, they have a Saga though. That sucks. Man, everyone's just cold, huh? 30 Primaro wins is scary. This Ginger is also scary, considering the fact that we are just dealing ourselves a ton of damage. Are they going to Nettle Cyst? I think they're going to make a Saga token. So I think I play Coif here. We're going to go to 10 based on our own damage. How's it going, JK? Abzan's an okay. We went 4-1 yesterday. Yeah, I figured they're just going to make a construct here. Reclaimer. I'm going to Thoughtseize. I don't think I'm going to Reclaimer here. I'm going to Thoughtseize. Probably just hold up Fatal Push. Probably take their Nettle Cyst. We can fight through this March. We also have a lot of removal for their Nettle Cyst. Maybe I just take the March here, actually. Because we can just Prismatic Ending the Nettle Cyst. We have like 4 removal spells. 2 of them will get occupied by the Saga token, though. So... this is a tough take, actually. I think this Glyph's going to save us, because they have... they can make 4/4 construct. So they can't attack through this Glyph. Yeah, I think I just take the March. And I think I have to hold up Fatal Push here. Do I? They make a construct, they make a 4. Can we go to 6? I guess I could play Reclaimer. No, but they can animate Yawgmoth, make it a 5/5. I think I have to hold up Fatal Push. So they activate 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have to hold up Fatal Push. I can't go to 5 here. We need a... oh, they don't play it. I think I let that go. We need a white source here. Thank you. So we can Prismatic Ending the Construct. And theoretically Prismatic Ending the Shadow Spear too. But I kind of want to hold off on Prismatic Ending the Shadow Spear. I definitely want to play the Reclaimer. See if they play a Nettle Cyst here. They may play Nettle Cyst. In which case we can just Prismatic Ending the Ginger Brute, Vanishing versus the Germ token from this. Call it a day. Sure. Yeah. So we're kind of hellbent after this, but we do get to attack for 6. If we draw fetch land, that's probably the best draw, because then we can present lethal. So I'm gonna get Triome here. Pithing Needle. I could activate Reclaimer. Try to get Saga. I have options here. I could Prismatic ending the Nettle Cyst. And then the clock is kind of slow. I could Vanishing versus the Germ. The problem is, like, what I'm scared of is they could top deck a 2-drop, equip Analysis onto that 2-drop, and then we're kind of fucked, right? I could also just, like, not attack and play it a little bit slower. I could just pass here. Oh, I guess if they attack, I could just verse the Germ. If they... But then the Nettle Cyst... I'm scared they're going to strap up the Shadow Spear onto the Nettle Cyst. If they do that, we just verse it. So I kind of want to use... I kind of want to use my Prismatic Ending just to make use of my mana and then just hold up the 2. Yeah, I think I have to end the Ginger Brute. I do also kind of want to play around. Blacksmith skill. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that line. Triple Yawgmoth. It's funny. Okay, that's best possible. Okay, that's best possible. Please, last card, please don't be a Blacksmith skill, please. Blacksmith's got pumps, right? I think I let the... I think I don't block. Yeah. Oh, it's not an artifact creature. So it doesn't get pumped by Blacksmith skill. So Blacksmith skill actually doesn't do anything. Yeah. So they have... there's no benefit to me. So I should Vanishing Verse first, see if they have this skill, and if they don't, then I will... then I'll block. Let's get the most information out here. No blocks, make them pump for... Well, I could do it before blocks, right? So, because they get no information. So now they can... Okay. Yeah, I can either name Yawgmoth or I can name Shadow Spear. But I guess Yawgmoth gets +3, so I have to name Yawgmoth here. So I'll attack with Tarmogoyf. Needle plus Goyf. Yawgmoth Nexus. Yawgmoth Nexus. I always get scared that I'm getting the wrong one. Okay, that's our top deck. That's our top deck. Oh, our enchantments pump this too? Oh my god. That's so good. We have lots of outs here. They're thinking about going for lethal. This is a close game. Witherwing Command. Oh, man. I think we lose here. They make a construct, and then they can... I have to play this Goyf out. Hope they draw a blank. Oh, man. This is such a close game. I need them to whiff here and us to draw a removal spell. Because they can make a construct plus... we need to dodge an artifact here. Okay. They have lifelink. I want to present another Tarmogoyf, so that way when they play a construct, I can present a third threat. So then if I draw so I can go wide on them. Okay, they go to 11. We go to 1. Okay, 1's not 0. 1 is indeed not 0. Oh, okay. We have so many outs. We have so many outs. Thank you, deck. Thank you. Slam it. Just slam it. 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 Who said Fatal Push is bad in Modern? Who said that? Where the Fatal Push stands at? Right here. Oh my fucking god. No, mercy. Mercy on me. Like we had so many outs. Like we had plenty of outs. That's definitely the it's not like we didn't have many outs. We had I think we used one pending, right? So two pendings, two withering commands, two pushes, EE. The fuck? Interesting. I don't know what that deck is. GK, I'm not going to lie. Fuck me. Fuck me. Oh, we drew a card. Okay, well, this is a good exchange for us because now we can Witherwind command it away, get our Witherwind, get our fetch land back. Let's go basic swamp here. Mill, destroy. Oh shit. My bad, Moto. My bad, Moto. Reclaimer is shit in this deck, by the way. Just make them a giver. Maybe. Well, the thing is, like, giver is also pretty shit in the deck, too. I mean, we also were stuck on 3 lands the whole game. If we were at any point we just had more lands, we could, like, shuffle and search for Saga. That also works, too, right? So. Okay. Put an Asthma in the graveyard. Okay. Okay. So we can... So I kind of want to save this verse, or so save this push for this Asmo. So I'm kind of tempted to just like verse the Steel Seeker pending the cookbook and call it a day. I think I don't know. I think that's. I mean, sure, like in that one spot mark, but I don't. I think with the bigger sample size, I think Giver doesn't do much because we're not really trying to protect anything. May as well play Hex Drinker. Oh, I wish Hex Drinker was good. I wish Hex Drinker was good. I think Reclaimer tweeting up Sagas as a 2-of is, I think, justifiable. I think I just versed this. Because, like, if they draw Asmo, I literally am naked to it. And they could theoretically bring it back. Just play Arbor Elf. I could also just, like, pending the cookbook and then play Bob. And just ignore the Seal Seeker for 1 turn. We know their last card is Daredevil and 1 unknown. I think I'm going to do that. Just Prismatic ending this. Play the Bob and pass. I'll play Knight of the Reliquary. Oh, shit. So they can kill our Bob. Damn it. Chase Daredevil, sure. Okay, so we will just wipe the board. Plains. Okay. So white. We need double white, double black. Okay, so we can play with plains. Push this. Verse this. Play Sentinel. We're getting Gigantha next turn. Exactly, Sound. That's exactly how I feel whenever I hear Mark talk about Nether Reliquary. So they can sacrifice the. Okay. We need Spell Bomb off the top. Shadow Spear. I think that does anything. I think we're just better off putting Gigantha in hand. Get the Shadow Spear in play. Kind of flooding here. And none of being Sagas kind of sucks. You're talking about our opponent's deck, Mark? They're playing the green-red food deck that Aspiring Spike played a few weeks ago. It has the recent addition is the card we exiled, the Steel Seeker. And we're just gonna get Saga out of this game. I don't think we can win this game unless we literally go Bob into like a jillion fatal pushes. We really need a yeah, Saga's just gonna win this game. No beefs about it. I mean, it just sucked because they had the finale. That's what sucks. And we just are flooding. Like they're land drops for Sagas, and we drew 0 Sagas. Our Sagas are slightly smaller, but like it's still awkward. And I think we have a shot against this deck. I don't think this deck just shits on bad matchups. I think you just had the third Asmo through our interaction, which is unfortunate, but. Do we want... Definitely name Pithing Needle. Bring in Pithing Needle, Lantern, probably the Cage, 2 EEs. Board in the Throat, I guess. We take this. We'll see what our draw step is, but it doesn't look very good for us. Take 8. I could do Moonlight too, just because of Feast King. We are fucked. Oh, let me get the value first. Actually, I shouldn't reveal information. I shouldn't reveal my one of beautiful and utterly flawless Tireless Tracker. I think Sentinel's kind of weak, to be honest. Versus, it does tag Troll King. I want to board the Reclaimers. Maybe I like board out a Thoughtseize. Maybe just board all Thoughtseizes. Call it a day. Don't Ren and 6 me, bro. Do not Ren and 6 me. Do not Ren and 6 me. I'm going to play the drum first. Roll into 6. Gosh, just fucks that deck. I don't think this deck is that popular. So I wouldn't worry. I wouldn't warp your sideboard around it. That's for sure. Don't Ren and 6 me, please. Don't Ren and 6 me, please. Don't Ren and 6 me, please. Especially because I don't have a colored source. Please. Always had Gus in their blue-white sideboard. The classic one of. No. No. Oh. Okay. No Ren 6, thanks. I'm gonna get it with this Kyle's guy, you know that? This Kyle's about to end their career. Should I? Because, like, they know about our spell bomb already. So it kind of sucks that they know they're not gonna Daredevil. So. Okay, this will prompt me, though. This will prompt me. Yeah, I want to make a 1/1. I don't think gaining a life and exile the area does anything. Envex stops like their like overchase Daredevil loop, but that's about it. Sure. Fatal Push. I guess I could just get Pithing Needle name Cookbook. I could also just name... Yeah, I could just name Asmo. I could either name Cookbook or Asmo. They already went through one finale. I could also just Witherwind command this cookbook, the Cookbook too. So I guess I can make a construct, get Pithing Needle, name Asmo, Witherwind command the Cookbook, get Saga back. Yeah, I guess I could needle cookbook, and then they can't make any food either. That's also a good point too. And I could just play Tarmogoyf. Yeah, let's do that. Big chunky Goyf coming at you. They know about our push. You got a food token. I don't think I'm gonna pop this yet. Daredevil in hand. Finale in the graveyard. Red 6 in the graveyard. Thanks! Our Goyf is huge Areno now. Okay. So they can get Asmo, but they don't have a way to get food. They have one food token, technically. So their hand is Daredevil, Cookbook. Okay. So they know about our Inquisition, so we can just cast it. They can't. This only puts a card in your hand if it's a land. If it's a spell, it gets milled. It gets put in the graveyard. Yep. I could theoretically just like hold up on this push too. The hand is over Chase Daredevil and Feasting Troll King. How big this Goyf is. We're 1 damage short from Witherwind commanding them for lethal. I'm gonna hold off. Pyrite Spellbomb, sure. So they put a. So this is where they put. They drew 2 cards. That's pretty good. Not good enough though. Not good enough. More damage is short now. I don't understand your message out now. Sorry. I wonder how many Besagers they run. Sounds pretty good. Oh, because they could gain the life. Sure. Yeah. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Gildagoose. Gildagoose. Silly goose. Tracker. Two or three, but stage makes sense. It depends, Mark, on the state of the game. I think if they have, well, it depends on your deck too, right? Because like, if they like discarded Daredevil early and you can get in with Endurance, you could. Otherwise, like if it's like late in the game, like you might need to like Endurance to Feast King if you can't answer that. It's just contextual. Like Endurance is fine against them. Like Spellbound's just fine, right? But I think the problem with Endurance I have is like you have to consistently hold up 3 mana or hold up an extra green card, which is kind of awkward. Whereas I can just throw this out and play, and then I just have minimal investment. I got a Prismatic ending that Foothills or that Ren 6. Sorry. I could Inquisition here. Because I can kind of ignore this Ren 6, I guess. I really needed an Inquisition last turn. Yeah, I think I have the Inquisition now, and then I could just throw out a Shadow Spear. They have their own Besaju that they can loop with Ren and 6. Fuck me. So we really need an Explosives bad. That's what's happening. Play Stumbleguard tapped. I won't pay life. My plan is Prismatic ending this Ren 6 next turn. And then we can just play a Shadow Spear that turn. Now your spike decks are unplayable. I don't know about that. Did they name Spellbomb here? I'll just keep that as an anthem. They do. Their hand is Besaju. They do not Spellbomb, sure. I think I just play Tracker here. Like, what's another turn of waiting? And it kind of decentivizes them to besiege you. I don't think that's true, Mark. I mean, he made Yawgmoth, he made Izzet Phoenix, he made a lot of good decks. So I don't think that's entirely true. He did make Yawgmoth. He certainly did make Yawgmoth. So his hand is Cabin Foothills. No, that information is entirely incorrect. He was the first person that innovated Yawgmoth. Other people trophied before he did, but he certainly did. I think I have to get 2 clues and try to find an engineer explosives. I'm not gonna play Saga. Yeah, I mean, there's a difference between coming up with the deck and fine tuning it. I mean, he didn't fine tune Izzet Phoenix either, but he definitely came up with the deck for sure. How do we beat this Spore State? We just drew pretty trash. We can beat the constructs. We can theoretically needle for 2. Yeah, I mean, you gotta respect the guy for, making innovations, right? Like, I feel like the reason why Pioneer is so stale right now is because he's not doing anything. Like, he's not playing that format. I think we have to take this 8. Let's crack a clue first, I guess we can see. I think people don't innovate enough in Magic formats. We could push this. They get the Saga back, though. It's so brutal. Maybe I needed a Prismatic Ending last turn. I don't know. Oh my. Okay. I could Prismatic Ending Shadow Spear and destroy the Wren. They get Saga back. I could kill a Mutt. Doesn't do anything though. Yeah. Prismatic Ending the Shadow Spear. Destroy Ren. Drain 2, I think, is the most important right now. So that's funny. That's pretty funny. Sure. Cabin, besiege you. God damn it. Take. I mean, I'll be able to gain the life back, which is nice, but that occupies 3 mana. Vanishing Verse. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Can't crack a clue. Can't crack a clue and equip and verse this turn, unfortunately. Besiege you. I knew about that. And I'm an idiot because I'm dead on board. I need to draw a Fatal Push here. Oh. This guy's haste, right? Yeah. So 6, 8, 9. I need to crack a clue. I guess I shouldn't have attacked. Especially because I can outgrow this construct. Got horrendously lucky. Now we have a blocker, so we're not dead on board. This tracker is single-handedly keeping us alive. It's kind of wild. They drew Verdant Catacombs. That's fair too. I think that they just have lethal now. Cause like he says on stream all the time that he concedes a Blood Moon often. So we kind of just fizzled again. I think games 1 and 3 we just drew a lot of lands, unfortunately. The verse is also subtly kind of awkward in this game, in this matchup. I think they had lethal, but they just didn't do it. So we need Vanishing Verse. Oh, sorry, we need Engineer Explosives here. That is not an Engineer Explosives. That is not Engineer Explosives. I'm gonna Cactus because I need Engineer Explosives. Okay. Just drew 2 more lands. Moo Denny, thank you for the follow. Right where we lost. Right where we can see the game. Appreciate it. Thank you. There's spike people who play one land less than necessary, and they're starting to play one more land. Hopefully, I'm in the middle. I feel like I play 24 lands in a Saga deck. I think that's probably the appropriate number, right? So maybe that's incorrect. I feel like that's the correct number. Gigantha. From 1 to 6. I love carving Esper Sentinel into a Dark Confidant when we know our opponent doesn't play Fury, so. I think it's also, I think, the type of decks that Fran plays, too. I mean, Fran definitely plays more land, top-heavy decks. And if you're going to play a deck with, like, Dryad or the Elysian Grove, you're going to want to... you're going to want to play at least, like, 27 lands, right? Thanks, buddy. This is Ragavan. Oh, Soul Scumbeard, sure. Black Source. Black Source. I'm going to use the Sorcery Rule spell. "26 lands, 6 dorks, 10 if you can't reclaim her always." Yeah, I mean, again, it's this type of deck you're playing too, right? Like, you have Valakut plus Dryad of Elysian Grove. Like, that calls for more lands. And if anything, I'd probably more lean towards 27 instead of 26. Just because of just because you need lands for Valakut triggers. I don't think a Black Source here. Black Source means I can Inquisition plus Bob. I think that's better than making a token. Black Source, please. Deck, I beg of you. Please. 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 That is not a Black Source. I think I got an Inquisition here. Okay. Next turn I can go make a mana, get a drum, play a Bob, tap Bob. This is a land they drew. Cool. It's not the worst spot to be in right here. We drew a land too. So do that. Get a drum. So we know there are 2 cards in hand. We'll play a Bob, play the land, push. So now they need a removal spell for this Bob, or it'll take over the game. Dude, I remember when, like, I used to play Abzan Traverse, and, like, the default Abzan Traverse deck had 19 lands in it, and I just hated it. I hated it with a passion. It's like, why? Why would you do that to yourself? First, they're gonna put Gigantha in hand. Like their own Gigantha. Let's get, just in case they play Blood Moon, I'm gonna get Basic Swamp into play. And then we can Vanishing Versa Blood Moon with the drum. Now if we draw another land, we can cast again the next turn. Ew, bots. Unfortunately. This deck sucks without the iteration draws. Oh, you just talk about like blue-red prowess in general? Okay, they play the card we did not know about again, and they're forgetting about Gigantha again. So the last card is Spire Bluff Canal. Now they're remembering Gigantha? Now they remember Gigantha. So they had a Spire Bluff Canal, Gigantha. Or it's funny because our Goyf outgrows their Gigantha, which is sweet. You bring yours to hand definitely reminded them. Probably. Probably. So I think I'll verse play Goyf. We revealed the Sentinel. They got no other play, so we're just gonna do everything so we can F6 get X6 value. I think there's an article SCG where they tout land counts from each tournament and found that most social players ran one more land than average. Interesting. I mean, like I see like mid-range decks too. I understand you play Ren in 6. I understand that. But like I hate it when Jund decks play 23 lands. I hate it. I hate it. Like if I played Jund, I would play 24 lands. I don't care you have Ragavan. I don't care if you have Ren in 6. I'm playing 24 lands in a Jund Saga deck. Like, I'm sorry, you're losing your mana sources. Your Ren 6 can get Spell Pierce. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me. Okay. This is pretty greedy, but I guess they need to. Let me draw a card, bro. Let me draw a card. No. Oh, well. Bye, Bob. Bye, Bob. Are they gonna kill my Sentinel too? Okay. The hand is the last card is Dart. All the goofers. All the goofers. The goofers come to me. Come to me. Come to me, my goofies. I got my little nice 2-pair. Can you beat a 2-pair opponent? Can you beat a 2-pair? I mean, I guess it can light up and pay 5 or let me draw 2. I think they should have darted my Sentinel. Especially considering if they want to cast this light up. 2-pair, all in. Bobby, holy crap, man, hell yeah! I play 23 in Red Black mid-range, 22 in Red Black because the curve is way lower. Yeah, but the thing about Red Black though is like you top off at Spyro, right? And Red Black doesn't play Urza Saga. And that's the other thing too, is I feel like decks where you need sufficient like mana sources, let's say for example like you have like double red for Spyro, and then I see decks that play Liliana and then they have Endurance, and I'm like you need 24 lands at minimum with Saga to like account for all of that. You know, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense to me. Do I board in Haywire Might for burn? I think I'll board in Lantern over the spell one because I can tag a lava dart. I think I could board out some number of bobs, probably. I could also just board in the spell and board all the bobs. That's also an option too. I could do that. I could board in Spellbomb, board all the bobs, because like it just sucks against Lava Dart. Let's try that. Any other control? Yeah, exactly. And like you could argue that a mid-range deck is a mid-range deck is actually a control deck in most matchups, right? So I 1000% agree. I agree with you, Zana. I agree with you 1,000%. 1,000%. I think the Sentinel slows them down more than Inquisitioning them. So I think we're going to do that. This Witherwind command is kind of shitty, but drawing the Vanishing Burst is kind of nice. Why is Swift Spear 1-2? Can someone answer me that? Why is it a 1-2? Golly. That feels pretty shitty. That feels pretty shitty, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna Inquisition. I'm gonna hope they're gonna play more 1-drops. And I'm gonna play... Oh. Okay. Their hand is absolute Garbaggio. Garbaggio, I say. That should have been a 2-1. Why do you say such things, Hannah? Why do you say such heinous things? Why? Take. I take. Where's our green mana? It'd be nice if green mana showed up. Aha! I'll probably verse this Swiss Spear. Apparently chat is saying that I say their hand is ass a lot, which is very true. I do say that a lot. Okay. Their hand is indeed Garbaggio. Take 2. Just kidding. There should be a tracker for that. You're absolutely right, Mark. There should absolutely be a tracker for that. It's hilarious. There's probably oh yeah. Is that, well, I don't know if that quote's referencing my hand or our opponent's hand. Hopefully. Hopefully their Coco is that. We haven't played a lot of Coco decks in Modern for a while, but I can imagine myself saying that. That is for sure. Someone's got to dig up that stream archives. Someone's got to pull up the stream archive. I'm assuming they're going to bobble on my upkeep, which is absolutely 1,000% fair. Absolute fair. We could lose this game easily by just getting Blood Moon out of the game. We do have an out though. We could Gigantha. What are they doing? Oh, they're going to Lutz. Yep, got it. Sure. Sure. They have... Their hand is Breach, Heat, Darcy. I'm gonna make a construct token. We overworked the MDG mod. Oh no. Siege Rhinos unplayable. That's true. I will abide by that quote. Everyone shits on me for saying that, but... How'd that go? Okay. That's a good draw. We want to crack Spellbomb, draw a card, Witherwind Command. So I'll get Springleaf Drum, I think. The Harrowite's kind of a clutch draw here. Because now we can do this. Waste the -1. Target mill. Kill this. Oh. I did not play around that card. I did not play around that card. Triome. The hand is Breach, Heat. Yeah, it's funny. I think so they don't get any surveil triggers. I'm gonna push or minimize the amount of surveil triggers. I'm gonna push this. Vapor Snag is indeed funny though. I will confirm. No delirium yet. So if they have a red source, they can heat my construct. If they have another one, they don't. Prismatic Ending. Like a construct right now. Buff that up. Green mana, Reclaimer, pass the turn. I could have theoretically pumped this more. They go to 8, and then it's lethal next turn, but we could easily present lethal next turn. That's good for me. Good for me. So I will... Ooh, Goyf. I was gonna, like, sack the Saga, get a Saga. But... that changes things. Because I just play a Goyf now. Can they beat a Shadow Spear or can they beat a Lantern? I don't think they can beat either. Just got a Lantern. Cool. Cool. Then feed a mini Abzan King. A mini Abzan King is not happening. No, sir. Not on my watch. I think I go Temple Garden here. And then I can go Tarmogoyf if need be. What are the chances of me Thought Seizing here? I might Thought Seize first. I don't think she's gonna change her mind, Roundsley. I highly doubt that. I got punished for. I think I'll Thoughtseize. Oh, we're against Yawg. Fuck. I don't think I'm gonna be I think I'm gonna be slamming a Goyf next turn, so I have to do this. We're dead. I don't think we're dead. Oh my god, I got so punished for F6ing. God fucking damn it. God damn it. Got so punished. Unbelievable. Chat distraction. Blame chat. We'll see if the 2 life matters. I would have fetched a Triome. We wouldn't have drawn this basic forest. Misty. It's okay. I doubt we're gonna win this game anyway, so it's fine. So they can Chord for Yawg in theory next turn. So we need a. Actually, they can't Chord next turn. Oh, that's such a good draw. That's a good draw. Fuck, they fucking Grist. Fuck me. Oh my god, I can't beat this deck. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright, what's worse? I think I have to take the Grist. They can cord, and then they can't attack. So I take the grist. If they chump here, they can attack back for 6. And then we make a construct, get Shadow Spear. I think we attack. I think we have to. Shadow Spear is our key to victory. So they can cord for 3 and still get a grist, but they tap out. And we get to draw a card. That's the card they drew. Okay. They can still cord for 3. Okay. They can cord next turn for Yawg, which is absolutely disgusting. I can get Shadow Spear. I have to get Shadow Spear. I can't Shadow Spear and play Tracker and equip, which sucks. You have 3 Undying creatures, which is crazy. Our initial mana problems really fucked us. I think I had a chance this game, but I don't think I do anymore. I think I have to get damage through. I don't think they would double block, would they? Actually, they double block. It's 3, 4, 5. I have to leave this back to block. I can also just equip the Shadow Spear onto the construct next turn. So if they attack, we block. They can't cord and combo kill us. I think I put the Shadow Spear on the construct and pass. So then they can't attack through. Vanishing Verse. I don't think that does anything. I attack. They cord for 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to draw a discard spell from the cord first. Maybe I shouldn't have equipped it over. Targoyf goes. I shouldn't have equipped it over. That was a dumb move. Maybe like this. I think they played this force. I don't think we know what their last card is outside the cord. Core for 3. Oh my god. Oh my god. So that's fine. Well, Prismatic ending this. String root, guys. Okay, this is actually not that bad of a spot since they quarter for 3. So they can attack us back. We need them to not have anything. And we can, if we draw a fetch land, please don't draw a cord. Oh, that's fine. If we have a fetch land here, we can go Tyler Shacker plus fetch plus equip. Fetch land off the top. Reclaimer. Okay, we have the combo set up next turn. We just need to dodge. We just need to dodge Yawg or Grist. We just need to dodge a Yawg or a Grist. So we'll get a land, turn this into a 5/5. think I'll get Saga here. Please. Okay. Huh. I think I crack a clue here. Gotta try to get a land. Perfect. Living Marsh. I think I just attack with Reclaimer and trade. I could also just play the Goyf. Suit up Shadow Spear next turn. I could also just attack with both Tracker and Reclaimer. They're probably going to trade. Play the Goyf, and they have less resources. I think that's a better play. I think I want to end the game as quick as possible. Like, these are fine trades for me. Ooh. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. We won game 1. Fuck me. What a game. Alright. JFTT. Needle. Lantern Cage. Moonlight. Mike can come out. First stays in. Witherbloom can come out. The Sentinel's gonna all come out. There's an argument for Tarak. Maybe there's an argument for Tarak. Yeah. Shadow Spirit plus Tumblr Life is the key to this matchup for sure. His hand's kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. They get this position, I will push. I want to lean into this hierarch or this Tarak, sorry. Patra. This track might be a little slow. Don't grist me. Oh, sure. Sure. Their hand's kind of ass. They can get a snake. That's funny. Kind of have to hold up this for cord. So we have to take another hit from this. I guess so. This track really isn't doing anything. Maybe I should just play it out on turn 2. I mean, E for 2 would have been great off the top. Or like if he boarded it in. Like typically E isn't great in this spot. They just have the Yawgmoth naturally. I just didn't play into this correctly. Yeah, I should just play the track out. So I need to save this for Fatal Push. I played this game absolutely incorrect. I just didn't do anything. I should have played the track on 2. I was hoping I can get him, but even then, like, they could just kill my Tarak. It's just awkward. Just awkward. I was hoping, like, they had a cord hand, not naturally having Yawg. I mean, that's kind of the nature of the beast, I think. Don't think we can mulligan this hand, that's for sure. I think I'm gonna take their Stringer Root, guys. Tag their birds. And then Saga. I'm gonna Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I'm gonna Prismatic Ending. It doesn't play around Grist, but I think having push for the hearse is fine. So we can get a Graph Digger's Cage potentially. Stop their evolution. And then we have the push for the Yawg. Sure. Ah. I think it just better get Graph Digger's Cage, I think. I could also name Pithing Needle, name Yawgmoth. The Probably evolution for Grist. I think I'm for sure making a token. It's crew 2. Kate stops them from getting Grist. We can put the needle name Yawgmoth. Doesn't really accomplish much to get Grist. Kind of want to just get the cage. Doesn't stop them from getting Grist though. Actually, that was a misplay. But does stop this. So we need to dodge a land. Okay, that's fine. Prismatic ending. So I could prismatic ending plus moonlight or push. I can push this. I could prismatic ending the bop. Push this if the, and this can't exactly block it. So I think I'll prismatic ending the birds here. They can't push it yet, right? So we'll so prismatic ending this attack. We don't need to hold up push necessarily because they can't crew. Yeah, so no, they can't crew. It's crew 1 or crew 2, and birds is not. So I can ignore this light source for now. So I should actually play this in case they main phase endurance, which I don't think they will. So I'll just play this and pass. Oh, sure. Sure. You're right. I should have Grafdigger's Cage named and Pithing named Yawgmoth. Oh yeah, for sure. Like you can evoke it and then sack it with the evoke trigger. Like getting Grafdigger's Cage was actually the most incorrect thing to get here. So now I can't, because they can evoke this now too. I really have to have them. I really have to dodge a land off the top from their point of view. I shouldn't have prismatic. The graph figures cage was my main fault. Was the main issue. I should just name Pithing Needle with the cage. But then I guess they could have endurance gotten grist with the evolution, but we need them to not draw land here for Yawg. Fuck me. I think I need to cycle this Hollow Moonlight. I think I need to cycle this Hollow Moonlight. Right there. Right there. Did they draw another Yawgmoth? Fuck me. Oh my god. Where's a Pithing Needle? Pithing Needle off the top. Vanishing Verse. Fatal Push. Reclaimer. They can't get Dryad Arbor with Graftricker's Cage. Oh, I fucking... Oh, I click through. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so tilting. Oh my gosh. I played this so bad. I'd have a 3-3 in play. Oh, that's so tilting. That's so tilting. I hate Moto sometimes. I hate Moto sometimes. God, I wish I had another 3-3 in play. I'll be such a game changer right now. Yeah, that's exactly it, Rounsley. Because I was just like clicking through my end step and I didn't realize I had force. Because I know I'm behind on time. Fuck me. God, that extra token would have been so huge here. So huge. Because it would still be 2/2s. And they wouldn't be able to proliferate here. Unbelievable. Yeah, I know. But it's like that wouldn't have happened if we had the I guess they would cycle one more turn, but they'd be at 1. We just draw land. I don't think it would have actually mattered because we just drew a land, but maybe that turn I was like too scared of Grist when I got Grafdigger's Cage. Maybe I was too scared of Grist for getting Grafdigger's Cage. Maybe I was supposed to like not make a token, name Pithing Needle with. The thing is though is Hollow Moonlight doesn't stop Grafdigger's Cage from entering though. I don't think. It's just like the fact that you have Grist plus Yawgmoth really sucks. Yeah, the backup Yawg definitely was like the nail in the coffin for us too, which sucked. Damn it. So like Hollow, like there's no way from stopping Grist. So maybe it's supposed. I don't know. There's like they just had so many win cons going on there. It's just like I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do. Flooded Strain is interesting. Oh, just creativity. Oh, this is control. Jeskai control. We really need a Saga here. Felt like I could have won that game against Yawgmoth. I'm thinking to look back at it. They all the bobs. All the bobs. I feel like I could have won that game against Yawg. Was I too scared of Grist? I have to look at my hand again. I'll probably watch at the end of the stream. To very sure. Dude, we literally drew nothing but land so far. God, I guess I should have played the Marsh Flats, so then if we draw Saga, we can go Saga plus double Goyf. I think I'm just tilting off this. So they can Binding. Yeah, if I draw Saga here, that's the worst possible. Feel bad. Reclaimer. So they have Bolt already. Counter target. Creature spell. Double green already. Actually, we can get Gigantha. Just sucks trying to. Fuck, they have the heat too. Okay. So they have Ojutai's command too. Nice Ojutai's command. Fucking A. Oh my god. We are dead. Probably dead. Man. That sucked that we draw all these lands and none of them are Saga. Still worth playing it out. We could draw Saga. We could... This will just get binding. They have the Bolt. Yikes. Okay. So I'm assuming that on Snapcaster Mage. Assuming they're binding this. In theory, I should have cracked it. If I drew the second Reclaimer, I would have played the Reclaimer, but... Oh my god. We have more lands in the control deck. Christ. Let's see if I punish I got for drawing Reclaimer. If I drew Reclaimer here. So then I got punished. We only have one tracker, so... I guess I should have held it in case I drew Haywire Might. And I could do this and then get the land into play, but... I wonder if they have this just for binding or if they actually run, like, a green spell. Like, is this actually 5-color control, or is this just actually Jeskai control, just splashing Trions for Leyline binding? I yield. I yield. So, Bitter Blossom, Tarak, Needle Lantern probably, Brutality. Just trim the pushes. I think Witherwind Command's pretty poor. Yeah, opponent's deck's pretty sweet. Not going to take that away from them. We also just drew like shit too, unfortunately. Like if at any point we had a Saga, out of our 9 lands that we drew, if one of them were Saga, it'd be a little bit different, but it is what it is. I guess I could take out Shadow Spear potentially. try that. There's argument for like cutting a verse too, or maybe cutting a prismatic ending. Maybe we'll try a prismatic ending. Like I can see a world where like we're losing to our own bombs and we need to gain some life back. Damn, this league has felt like I could have played a little bit better and had a better result. The Yawgmoth match is just like in my head. It's a good start though. The only way this hand is better if I have a Dark Confidant on 2. If I draw a land, I'm going to... I might just play the Reclaimer. I have a feeling they play something like Fire and Ice, which would really suck, but... Okay, well, Veil of Summer we can probably ignore. I think we just take a Lightning Bolt. We can also just take Unholy Heat. I think we take Bolt. Oh, sorry, we take Heat, because Bolt can't kill Goyf no matter what. Yeah, Veil of Summer is a little sus because they have a hard time casting it. So I asked well if they're gonna play any green spells, but I guess I answered my question. This card they drew. Okay. Bolting my Reclaimer, sure. Sentinel is interesting. So 1, 2, 3. So this costs 3 mana to binding something. I think I'm gonna play this Goyf, make them binding. I could draw a card. Now let's say literally draw a fetch for a trial. Everything that can be played and gets pushed out of Modern, make Abzan great again. That's the hope. That is the hope. That is the goal. Well, that's the goal. So that puts a source in the graveyard. It's already land, creature, sorcerer, instant. So they take 5. They could Verdict, but I'm gonna play a Sentinel just to draw 2. I'm gonna play a Sentinel, and then if they try to binding main phase, which I don't think they will, but just in case they do. Gotta try them. Okay. Lightning Bolt. So they don't have Veil of Summer up yet. I'm going to Vanishing Burst the Snapcaster Mage. Do they want to Leyline Binding me? Let me draw. Okay. Untap land for Bob. Untap land for Bob. Thanks. I already have black for Turak, but this is just extra safe. Alright, don't verdict me. Look at this straight playing an inferior color combination. Is it? Ouch. Ouch. So 3 mana binding. Veil is a dead card. Sure. They're gonna heat. And they're gonna pay 1 to draw. Okay. And then I'm gonna Shadow Spear equip. We know the whole hand. This is the kind of feeling I get with Leyline Binding. I love how I was about to board out Shadow Spear, and then Shadow Spear actually kind of closed the door on them. Cool. Okay. I think I just run it back. Alrighty. Weird Gigantha. Thoughtseize and a Bob is I will be very happy with this hand. Okay. So I have all the outs. I think I'll take the EI. I'll have to fight through these removal spells anyway, so let's do this. Dressed out, okay. Makes sense, they're trying to find lands. Which they do. Okay. Hand is Heat, Oust, Unknown. I want to end their hand, and then we can get them. Oust. Sure. They're gonna heat. I did not, Sandy. I did not. Saga? Could be the best draw. Another Turak. Took it to Fairy and a Verdict. Pretty good. Where are our lands we need it? Where are our lands we need it? You were not surprised to go 0-5? That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Oh! Increasing the clock, huh? Increasing the clock, huh? How about a land off the top? Fetch land. Springleaf Drum is not exciting. 9. I think I just present lethal here. Potential lethal, right? If I draw a land, I get lethal. No, I'm just gonna put Gigant in hand, sorry. Because if they draw Lightning Bolt, then it's like we lose equity or a Stackcaster Mage, so. Okay. What do they draw? Lightning Bolt? Let's go! Let's go! Bitter Blossom, baby, for the win! Let's go! Tarak was... I love how we set that turn up, too, for that Tarak, so they, like, had exactly 2 cards in hand, and we just Tarak them to death. We didn't need Saga that game, either. We had Track rolled up. Oh, we would have Track and put Saga plus, for the lethal. It's sweet. Alright, so... Nice 3-2 here. I feel like I could have beat that Yawg deck. I'm gonna watch the replay here. And I am hungry, so I am going to sign off in a second. But I do want to watch the replay. I feel like I could have won this game. So I could name Grist. I guess the correct play here, hindsight, is to get needle name Grist. So that way their evolution doesn't do anything. Potentially. Yeah, that should have been the play. I should have needle named Grist here. And then their evolution that turn doesn't do anything. I still attack with a construct for... Oh, I can't attack with a construct. No, I can, because I can do it for 3. I don't think they'll trade their hearse for the construct. Yeah, so I shouldn't got needle named Grist. Have the push for the Yawgmoth. Hold up Moonlight for evolution if they draw the 3rd land. They drew the 3rd land, but I feel like they would have just gotten the... I think they would have just hardcast the Endurance, so I don't think I would have... Tapping her for making the construct would have done any... Would have hurt me. Yeah, because if I had Grist here... I drew Pending. So I could have... So if I had Needle named Grist... I could Prismatic Ending... I could still theoretically Prismatic Ending the Bird. I could Prismatic Ending the Hearse, because that's a card that's really kind of preventing me from attacking. If I really wanted to be aggressive, I could Prismatic Ending the Hearse and push the Bop here. I think I Prismatic Ending the Hearse here, attack with both constructs, play Catacombs, and hope they don't draw the 4th land. Which they did draw the 4th land. They could have Yogged. And then we just push. They have a jillion cards in hand. We're just like 1 mana short from like being able to like hold up Moonlight and push. And Prismatic into the hearse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. That's just the awkward thing. Maybe there was no way for me to win this game. It definitely feels bad though. And then there's a turn where they just drew the 4th land for the Yawg. So they drew like exactly what they needed. If I got to untap with this Bob, that would have been so clutch. Yeah, so they draw the 4th land, they play Yawg, kill my Bob. Unfortunately. Yeah. I would have first corrected name Needle here. But 2-3 is honestly not too bad with the list with BBs and scavenging. That's true. That's very true. That'll do it for me. I really appreciate everyone tuning in and hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube or watching this live, please hit that follow button on Twitch. Subscribe to my YouTube. Trying to hit 2K subs on 2K followers on Twitch and 1K subs on YouTube. We just broke 1.9 followers, which is awesome. So if you haven't already, please do so. Hopefully when we get to 2K followers on Twitch, I think I'm most likely hit 2K followers. We'll hit 1K subs on YouTube. Probably do like a charity raffle or something. But I really appreciate you hanging out. Is Spike still playing? Spike's playing Cube. Okay, let's raid Tutors, who's playing Modern, who's more likely to stick. All right, everyone, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. I don't know when I'll be streaming next. It might this is my shutdown, so I'm gonna spend some time with my fiance, who also has a week off too. So I don't know. My schedule's definitely gonna be in flux. So definitely hit that follow button on Twitch if you haven't already. And I'll probably just keep sticking with this list. I don't really know what I really want to change with it, honestly. Like, we lost to Yawg. We beat Blue-Red Prowess. We beat the food deck rate. We played a lot of weird decks today, that's for sure. But yeah, I really appreciate you checking out. Again, I don't know when my next stream will be, so I'll definitely have to play it by ear. But I think this deck has been a lot of fun. Definitely gonna try to tune this a little bit more. Tarak definitely saved the day at the end of the game. So yeah, really appreciate you tuning in and hanging out. Let's send Ed some love, and I'll catch everyone next time. Take care. Bye.